Hey guys, it's me, Hikari, or as you can see, Jack Frost. By the way, thank you Shelby for the wig. And what I wanted to do today is review one of my latest purchases, which is the 20th anniversary Power Rangers Monopoly game. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick tour and show you guys what it's all about. Yep. This is the cover right here. Sorry, I'm just going to put it over here. Has all 20, well, I guess 21 Red Rangers. The reason why I say 21 is because they put the female Red Samurai Ranger. This is the side of it. Pretty cool. And this is what the inside looks like. This is the cash as the trademark Power Ranger Lightning Bolt. And then we got the mini timeline. Starts at the beginning and goes all the way to Megaforce. Now, that's the instruction manual. Now, what's interesting about this is they renamed the hotels and houses. They called them Zords and Megazords. However, they still look like the original houses and hotels. So it's kind of interesting that they didn't change that. This is what the game board looks like. Yeah, that photo is like awesome. Everything has been rangerized, and except for the go mat, the go spot, just visiting spot, free parking, and the go to jail spot. Other than that, everything is completely ranger. Sorry, just trying to adjust right now. And what I'm going to show you right now is the game pieces. I believe they are made out of pewter, if I remember correctly. And they have a really good weight to them. And they're not just going to roll around or anything. And this is the helmet. You can see all the ridges, the dip for the visor. This is really good. And here's the Megazord. Has the Mastodon shield, power sword. Oops, sorry about that. And you can really see a lot of the details on it. It just makes it the Megazord. Now, what I really like what they did with this piece is the Power Morpher, the Tyrannosaurus. And as you can see, there's a little tab right here. So that way it can just stand up. No, in theory. If you're not on a slanted surface like I am. This piece is especially interesting because on the Power Rangers Facebook, they actually put out a fan poll saying, hey, we are debating between these three. One was the Ranger boots, the other one was a juice bar cup, and the last one was Goldar. And obviously the final poll, I guess, was Goldar. And just love how they really got every detail on these things. Now, in the traditional Monopoly, there is the community chest and I believe it's Chance. Sorry, these cards are hard to deal with. And in the Power Ranger version, they are changed to allies and villains cards. And basically you go around the board and you could land on a villain or an ally card. And there's like the get out of jail free cards, or there's go directly to jail, or you collect or pay a certain amount. And I really like how, like, in some of them they actually, in all of them, they actually sorry guys, I'm trying to adjust my phone. They really pulled from actual Ranger events. Like this one is of course based off Forever Red. And then we got this one, which is a monster has attacked the Megazord, and because of that you have to pay 40 for each Zord and 115 for each Megazord that you have on properties. And a lot of this is really good, like they incorporate Korag in here, and they also brought in like shots in the command center, the Phantom Ranger. They also it's in here somewhere. It's one of the cards. This one right here. It mentions Billy graduating early. So they even pulled in the Children's World Peace Conference that Jason and Trini and Zach went to. And yes, I know the actual story. Don't berate me with comments. And that's pretty much the basics. And now to move on to the actual properties. Now these are pretty interesting. And I'm just gonna name them off by color. This is the brown ones. They are the Dark Fortress and Deotox's Subcraft. You know, just the standard Monopoly information on the back. They actually have a little bit of information about each place. This is information about the Dark Fortress, and then of course Deotox's Subcraft, and of course what series they are from. And so that's kind of yay. And over here is what they actually look like on the board. See? Dark Fortress, and there's the Subcraft. Now what's interesting is instead of railroads, they actually have different vehicles. They have the Phantom Ranger airship, the Rail Rescues, Stratocycle, and the Battlefleet. And of course, you know, information on the back about each and every one of them. That's really fun. And there is the Phantom Ranger ship, the Phantom Ranger airship, and the Battlefleet, Rail Rescues, and the Stratocycle. Another thing, like instead of the electric company or I believe it was Waterworks or something like that, they actually got the Eternal Falls of Aquitar and the Morphing Grid. Yes, people, you can actually own the Morphing Grid, apparently. And let's see here. Here is the light blues. And the light blues consist of Rita Repulsa's Palace, the War Starship, and Master Xander's ship. And this is what they look like on the board. This is the War Starship, Master Xander's ship. Do I really have to say which one that is, guys? Come on. Next is the pinks. And they consist of the Silver Hills Clock Tower, the Mariner Bay Aqua Base, and of course the Astro Megaship. And that's what they look like on the board. And that is the Morphing Grid right there. And that's the Angel or just visiting spot. Okay, next is the orange. Now the way they've paired up the properties is kind of interesting. Like some you can see connections, others are kind of, huh? So yeah, I will admit the property distribution is a little interesting, to say the least. And this is Pai Schwa Academy. It's from Jungle Fury. Then we have SPD Academy. Then we have the Wind Ninja Academy. And that's from Ninja Storm. Next is the green. Oh, I forgot to show you what the orange looks like. That's what the oranges look like. And that's what the Stratocycle looks like. Can't remember if I showed that to you guys. Sorry if I did. Anyway, next is the green properties. We have the Shiba House from Samurai. Then we have the Angel Grove Youth Center. And then we have Dome City of Corinth from RPM. And that's what they look like on the board. And what I really like what they did with the villains and allies spots is each one they put in a different villain or ally. I really kind of appreciate that. That's what the green spots look. Next is the yellow. first up is the power chamber. Then it's Root Core Forest from Mystic Force. Then next is the Hartford Mansion. It's from Operation Overdrive. Okay, next is the red. But that's what the yellows and the Eternal Falls of Aquitar look like. Okay, next is the reds. First up, we have Terra Avenger from Lost Galaxy. I apologize for my hand shaking, it's been a long day. And then we have Dynalab from Dino Thunder. And then we have the Animarium Temple Ruins. This is from Wild Force. That's what they look like. And of course, the Magna Defender. And the Rail Rescues. Next up is the blue spots. Okay, first up we have the Command Center. And then we have Gosei's Command Center. Which is what, now the reason why they have Zordons and Gosei's is because they are both called the Command Center. And so they make sure that you know which one is which. Although if you know your Ranger history, you'll know anyway. And interestingly enough, you know, I love what they did. They put the original Command Center and the 20th Command Center in the same spot as part of the same group. Yeah, I want to say they knew what they were doing when they were doing this, but don't quote me. And that's the game. Sorry about that glare, guys. Another shot of the photo on the game board. Anyway, that's the 20th anniversary Monopoly Power Rangers edition. I got it for about $40. I mean, that's about the average price right now for the game, in case you're lucky enough to find it. I got mine off Amazon, but they do sell them at, like, collector stores and such. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I think it's appropriate to say this in this video, so I'll go ahead and say it. May the power protect you. Bye!